Surprisingly, it's a fact that Monaco is the world's densest country. Nestled along the stunning French Riviera, Monaco stands out not just for its luxury, but also for its extreme population density. This tiny principality covers a mere 2.02 square kilometers, yet crams in over 20,000 residents per square kilometer. To put this in perspective, imagine trying to fit an entire city into a space smaller than Central Park. With an estimated total population of around 40,000, Monaco showcases a unique blend of culture and sophistication. Its compactness has inspired innovative living solutions where homes, offices, and roads are meticulously designed and optimized for space. The vibrancy of the streets reflects the energy of its diverse population, creating a warm and welcoming community atmosphere. Famous for its extravagant casinos, upscale shopping, and the thrilling Monte Carlo Grand Prix, Monaco draws tourists and residents alike into its enchanting world. So the next time you think of crowded places, remember this dazzling destination where community bonds flourish despite the closeness of its residents. You might be shocked to learn about Franz Ferdinand's assassination. On June 28, 1914, Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria was killed, an event that sparked World War I and changed the course of history. This assassination took place precisely 28 years after the killing of his grandfather, Emperor Maximilian of Mexico, on the same date in 1867. The two assassinations underline a fascinating connection between these historical figures and their turbulent times. Franz Ferdinand was an important royal, and his death accelerated tensions among European powers already on edge. The fallout led to widespread warfare and massive political shifts across the continent. It's intriguing to think about how one tragic event can have such far-reaching effects. Many historians argue that the war reshaped global politics for decades. In fact, the ripples of World War I can still be felt today as they help set the stage for World War II and the modern world. Isn't it fascinating to see how history intertwines in such dramatic ways, connecting generations through pivotal moments? This might surprise you. Temperatures unite at 40 degrees. It's a curious fact that often catches people off guard. On the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales, 40 degrees Celsius is precisely equal to 40 degree Celsius. At this mystical juncture, whether you're bundled up in a snowstorm in Canada or facing an icy blast in the United States, you are experiencing the same numbing cold. But what brought about these two distinct temperature scales? The Celsius scale was developed by Anders Celsius and is based on the freezing and boiling points of water, while Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit introduced his scale with different reference points, including the temperature of blood and freezing brine. This unique intersection of temperature measurement showcases not just scientific ingenuity, but also the cultural variations in quantifying the natural world. Picture a thermometer peering at 40 degrees. Regardless of where you are, everyone recognizes it as a bone-chilling temperature. So the next time you sip hot cocoa on a winter night, remember this fascinating fact. It's a great conversation starter. Ever thought Kleenex started as a gas mask filter? The story of Kleenex tissues is fascinating. Originally developed by Kimberly-Clark, a company that began as a paper mill in the late 1800s, these soft sheets were actually created in response to a pressing need during World War I. When gas warfare emerged, there was an urgent demand for effective filters and gas masks to protect soldiers from deadly chemicals. Enter Kleenex. Made from wood pulp, these tissues were ingeniously repurposed as disposable filters, a move that ultimately saved countless lives on the battlefield. This clever innovation showcases how necessity can drive creativity and lead to unexpected solutions. After the war, Kleenex found its way into homes for personal use, becoming a staple for sniffles and sneezes. So next time you grab a box of tissues, remember their remarkable origin story and the role they played in a pivotal moment in history. You won't believe what happened on eBay in 2006. In a bizarre twist of online selling, a woman attempted to sell a genuine human skeleton on the platform. This shocking listing raised eyebrows and sparked quite a discussion. However, eBay has strict policies prohibiting the sale of human remains. Shortly after the listing went live, it was swiftly removed, and the seller faced scrutiny for even attempting such a sale. eBay's rules are designed to ensure safety and ethical standards, reflecting societal norms about the treatment of human bodies. The incident serves as a reminder of the fine line between curiosity and legality in the world of online marketplaces. Moreover, it highlights how platforms have to constantly navigate complex issues around legality, ethics, and user standards. Can you imagine what it must have been like to browse through such an unusual listing? Did you know cappuccino art can capture your face? With the rise of specialized printers, coffee lovers can now enjoy their favorite drink adorned with a portrait of themselves. These innovative machines use a combination of food-safe ink and precise technology to create detailed images right on the frothy foam of cappuccinos. Imagine sipping a warm cup while your own likeness smiles back at you. This delightful twist on coffee art emerged from the desire to make beverages not just tasty but also visually appealing. The process involves scanning a photograph, which the printer then reproduces by layering colored milk foam and espresso. It's an exciting way to personalize your drink for special occasions or simply to brighten your day. Not only does this technique showcase skilled craftsmanship, but it also invites coffee enthusiasts to engage with their beverages in new and creative ways. So next time you visit a cafe, keep an eye out for these fun cappuccino portraits. Who wouldn't want to see their face floating atop a delicious drink? Have you ever wondered why Joey got canceled? The sitcom Joey, a spin-off of the iconic show Friends, struggled to find its footing after the first season. Despite the beloved character Joey Tribbiani, played by Matt LeBlanc, having a dedicated fan base, the series faced criticism for its writing and lack of chemistry among the cast. Unfortunately, NBC decided to cancel the show halfway through its second season, leaving viewers hanging without answers. Remarkably, the final 8 episodes were never aired in the United States, leaving fans wondering what could have been. The decision was surprising, especially considering the original Friends show became a cultural phenomenon. Joey, aiming to capture that same magic, ultimately couldn't resonate as well, highlighting the challenges of spin-offs in the competitive world of television. The story of Joey's cancellation reminds us that not every idea can thrive, even when it's linked to a TV classic. Ever thought about how often you blink each day? On average, humans blink around 15 to 20 times per minute, which adds up to more than 10,000 blinks in just one day. This instinctive action may seem trivial, but it plays a vital role in our eye health and vision. Each blink lasts only a fraction of a second, yet we spend about 10% of our waking hours with our eyes closed. Blinking helps to moisturize our eyes, removing dust and debris, while also ensuring our vision stays clear. You might not even notice, but every time you blink, you're giving your eyes the care they need. Think about how often you focus on screens or other activities. Blinking acts like a natural reset for your eyes, allowing you to refocus and stay comfortable. So the next time you're scrolling through your phone or reading a book, remember to blink. Embracing this simple act can keep your eyes fresh and healthy. How many times have you caught yourself forgetting to blink? Turns out the truth is that blood type O reigns supreme. Blood type O is the most common blood type around the world, found in about 38% of people. This popularity isn't just a fun fact, it carries significant importance in the medical field. Unlike other blood types, type O can be transfused to anyone, making it a lifesaver in emergencies. When an accident occurs or during surgeries, having blood type O on hand can mean the difference between life and death for a patient in need. Hospitals often encourage people with this blood type to donate regularly, as every donation is a generous gift that can help multiple lives. Our blood types, whether A, B, AB, or O, reflect our unique genetics, yet type O stands out for its universal compatibility. So, next time you hear someone talk about blood types, remember that type O is a true hero in the world of blood transfusions. Believe it or not, cats can survive incredible falls. This astonishing tale revolves around a feline that defied gravity by surviving a harrowing 32-story fall, a feat that seems almost impossible. Miraculously, this lucky cat managed to escape with just a chipped tooth and a collapsed lung, both of which it ultimately recovered from. So how is such a stunning survival possible? Cats possess an incredible ability to right themselves during free fall, a skill attributed to their flexible spine and unique skeletal structure. This fascinating trait, known as the righting reflex, enables them to twist and turn their bodies in midair to land on their feet, a mechanism that sounds almost superhuman. Scientific research supports this idea, revealing that their lightweight bodies and fur create air resistance, similar to a parachute, which significantly reduces the impact of the fall. However, it's crucial to remember that not all falls in such a miraculous way. So keeping your feline friends indoors or securely on a balcony is always wise. This remarkable story not only highlights the resilience of our beloved cats, but also serves as a reminder of the wonders of nature. Turns out the truth is that snakes hear vibrations. The classic image of a cobra swaying to a snake charmer's flute is a captivating illusion. In reality, snakes are nearly deaf to airborne sounds because they lack external ears and eardrums. Instead, they respond primarily to low-frequency ground vibrations, which they perceive through their jawbones, effectively transforming them into living motion sensors. When a snake seems to follow the flute, it is not the music it hears, but the vibrations caused by the charmer's movements and the motion of the instrument itself. If the charmer stands still for too long, the snake quickly loses interest and becomes less engaged. This remarkable sensitivity enables snakes to detect not just the movements of nearby prey, but also subtle seismic activity, alerting them to potential dangers. Essentially, the myth of musical snakes overshadows their true auditory capabilities. Rather than dancing to sound, they are in tune with the heartbeat of the earth beneath them. Who knew that what we perceive as a mesmerizing performance is essentially a response to vibrations? This might surprise you. Space has a graveyard. When satellites finish their missions, they don't just disappear. Instead, they are carefully moved to what are known as graveyard orbits or guided to re-enter Earth's atmosphere. NASA estimates that there are over 8,000 inactive satellites and other debris floating around in space. Graveyard orbits are specially designated areas, usually far from operational satellites, where defunct spacecraft are sent to avoid collision risks. Meanwhile, some objects are directed to burn up in the atmosphere, which minimizes the amount of debris that could affect active satellites. This careful management is crucial because space debris can pose serious threats to operational spacecraft and even the International Space Station. So the next time you think about satellites, remember that there's a whole hidden world managing their end of life gracefully. Meet the massive gaur, the world's largest cattle species. This impressive Indian bison can grow more than 10 feet long and weigh as much as 2,200 pounds, making it a true giant among cattle. The gaur is not just known for its size, it's also surprisingly agile, roaming through dense tropical forests with ease. These magnificent animals have a unique appearance, sporting a muscular build and a thick, dark coat that can vary from brown to black. Interestingly, despite their enormous size, they are quite elusive and prefer to stay in groups, typically led by a dominant male. In their natural habitat, the gaur plays a crucial role in maintaining the ecosystem by grazing on a variety of vegetation, helping to keep the forest healthy. Sadly, their populations are at risk due to habitat loss and hunting. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these majestic creatures. So next time you think of cattle, remember the gaur and its remarkable strength and grace in the wild. Ever thought about why bananas have unique names? The world of bananas is more fascinating than you might think. In botanical terms, a cluster of bananas is called a hand, while each individual banana within that cluster is known as a finger. This quirky terminology highlights the close relationship between these fruits and the way they grow. Bananas develop in bunches, with a single hand typically containing several fingers depending on the variety. It's interesting to note how bananas are not only nutritious, but also packed with fun facts. For example, the banana plant is technically an herb, and its fruit is classified as a berry. The next time you enjoy a banana, you can impress your friends by telling them about the hand and fingers. Isn't it amazing how simple fruits can have such unique and intricate names? Understanding these terms adds an extra layer of appreciation to every bite. Is Anchorage really the international cargo hotspot? Yes, it absolutely is. Anchorage, Alaska has become a crucial player in the world of international freight thanks to its strategic location. Situated between Asia and North America, it allows cargo planes to quickly access major markets. This means that goods can travel efficiently from one continent to another without unnecessary delays. The city's Ted Stevens Anchorage International Airport is one of the busiest air cargo hubs in the world, with planes arriving and departing at all hours, transporting everything from electronics to perishable food items. This bustling airport not only supports local jobs, but also strong international trade relationships. Businesses rely on Anchorage's unique position to save time and money when shipping their products. As global commerce continues to grow, Anchorage's role as a key connection point will only become more important. So next time you receive a package that traveled thousands of miles, remember that it might have passed through Anchorage on its way to you. Surprisingly, human bites can be life-threatening. When someone bites you, it's not just a minor incident. It can lead to serious infections. Our mouths are teeming with bacteria, and when a bite breaks the skin, these harmful germs can rapidly enter your bloodstream. This makes a human bite potentially deadly, especially if left untreated. Common bacteria like Streptococcus and Staphylococcus can cause severe infections, leading to issues such as cellulitis or even sepsis. Knowing this, it's crucial to seek immediate medical care if bitten by a person. Doctors can clean the wound properly, prescribe antibiotics, and monitor for complications. While bites from animals often get more attention, don't underestimate the danger posed by human bites. They may just seem like an uncomfortable reminder to keep emotions in check, but they warrant serious consideration and swift action. Why take the risk? Bright idea, the amazing LED light bulb solution. Did you know there's a flexible LED light bulb that can last an incredible 13 years? Designed with a shatterproof silicone casing, this innovative bulb not only stands up to daily wear and tear, but it also stays cool to the touch even after hours of use. This is a game changer for safety. Traditional bulbs can get hot and pose a burn risk if accidentally touched, especially for children and pets. Thanks to its unique design, this LED bulb is perfect for both indoor and outdoor lighting. Whether you need it for your home, office, or campsite, its durability and flexibility make it adaptable to any situation. Plus, using LED technology means it consumes less energy, helping you save on electricity bills while being environmentally friendly. With options to brighten up any space without the worry of breakage or overheating, wouldn't you want to switch to this revolutionary lighting solution? The future of lighting looks bright and safe. This might surprise you. Bob Marley changed music forever. Bob Marley is a name that resonates powerfully within the music industry and beyond. Originating from Jamaica, Marley revolutionized reggae music, taking it from the vibrancy of local clubs and coastal beaches and turning it into a global phenomenon. His infectious rhythms, profound lyrics, and signature voice captivated audiences everywhere, showcasing a musical style that celebrated love, life, and the plight of the oppressed. Yet Marley's impact extended far beyond the world of entertainment. He emerged as a formidable advocate for social justice. As a devoted supporter of the Rastafarian movement, Marley used his music to champion causes such as peace, unity, and equality, boldly addressing issues of inequality that plague society. Anthems like One Love and Get Up, Stand Up have evolved into timeless messages of hope, igniting passions and encouraging countless individuals to stand up for their rights. Even after his untimely death in 1981, Marley's legacy endures as a potent reminder of music's ability to inspire change and foster connection among diverse communities around the world. Discover the stormy bond between Henry II and his son. The relationship between King Henry II and his son, Henry the Young King, is a fascinating mix of love and conflict. While they shared a strong connection, their dynamic was also marked by rebellion. Henry the Young King led multiple revolts against his father, seeking independence and power, which undoubtedly strained their relationship. However, underneath the struggles, there was a deep parental bond. This complexity highlights how family ties can coexist with struggle and defiance. Tragically, when Henry the Young King died, Henry II's response shocked many. He reportedly lamented, "He cost me much, but I wish he lived to cost me more." This statement resonates with the pain of loss and the realization that love can endure even amidst conflict. The story of these two kings reveals not just their personal struggles, but also reflects the broader themes of family loyalty and the burdens of leadership. How do you think such powerful figures balance affection and authority in their relationships? Here's a wild fact about potholes. The term pothole is actually a bit of a language mishap, originating from Middle English. Back in the day, the word pot meant pit. So when we say pothole, we are essentially saying hole. This means every time we complain about these annoying road craters, we're using a phrase that's a little redundant. Can you imagine the confusion if other words were similarly structured? Thankfully, potholes aren't just phrases. They affect our daily lives. They form when water seeps into cracks in the asphalt, then freezes and expands during cold weather, creating depressions when it thaws. The irony of the term highlights how our language evolves, yet remains grounded in its roots, leaving us with quirky expressions to ponder every time we hit a bumpy road. This tiny car will blow your mind. The PL50, produced by the Peel Engineering Company from 1962 to 1965, holds the title of the smallest vehicle ever built. Imagine a car that's just about the size of a large shopping basket. With its quirky three-wheel design, the PL50 showcases an incredibly simple structure, making it easy to navigate through tight spaces. It features a side entrance for quirky access, a single headlight that lights up your path, and even a windshield wiper to keep your view clear. Despite its small size, the PL50 captures hearts and imaginations worldwide, often shining at car shows and collector events. Its unique charm and practicality remind us that great things can come in small packages. If you're lucky enough to spot one, it's like seeing a piece of automotive history. What do you think about driving a car that fits in your living room? Surprisingly, it's a fact that jumping through Earth is possible. Imagine hopping into a tunnel that goes straight through our planet. Believe it or not, if you could make this daring leap into a perfectly vacuum-sealed tunnel, you would reach the other side in about 38 minutes. How does this work, you ask? As you drop, gravity pulls you faster and faster until you hit the center of the Earth, where you would experience weightlessness for a brief moment. Then, as you continue your journey upward, you start to slow down until you finally reach the surface on the opposite side. This journey is a fascinating thought experiment based on physics, taking into account Earth's varying gravitational pull and the unique layers of density that make up our planet's interior. Though it's just a fun idea, it sparks the imagination about the mysteries hidden beneath our feet. Wouldn't it be amazing to explore the Earth's depths like that? Believe it or not, the tongue is one of a kind. It holds a unique title, as it is the only muscle in the human body connected at just one end. This characteristic allows the tongue to move freely, facilitating functions like speaking, tasting, and swallowing. Unlike other muscles that have attachments at both ends, the tongue's distinct structure gives it incredible versatility. Made of a group of muscles working together, it can stretch, curl, and twist in ways that are essential for forming words and enjoying different flavors. The tongue's surface is covered with tiny bumps called papillae, which house taste buds, making it key to our sense of taste. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ plays such a big role in our daily lives? The tongue also helps with oral hygiene by pushing food around and clearing away debris. It's a vital player in our digestive system too. So next time you enjoy a delicious meal or share a laugh, remember the amazing muscle that makes it all possible. What if I told you crocodile tears aren't sad? Many people believe that when crocodiles shed tears, they are expressing sorrow. But this couldn't be further from the truth. Crocodile tears actually stem from a fascinating biological process. When these reptiles eat, they often produce tears to help lubricate their eyes. This is especially important because it keeps their eyes clear while they hunt. So while it might look like a crocodile is crying, it's really just a natural response to help them thrive in their environment. Understanding emotional responses in animals can be tricky, as people often misinterpret their body language and actions. Crocodiles, for instance, have a complex relationship with their emotions. which are sometimes mistaken for human-like feelings. This example serves as a reminder that nature often works in ways that may surprise us, prompting us to rethink what we think we know about animal behavior. You won't believe what autophony feels like. This rare condition makes your own voice echo loudly inside your head, almost like you're screaming at yourself. Imagine talking to a friend, but instead of hearing their voice, being bombarded by your own. Autophony occurs due to a defect or thinning in the inner ear, which affects how sound travels through this crucial organ. The inner ear plays a significant role in both hearing and balance, so when it doesn't function properly, it can create unexpected auditory experiences. People with autophony often find their own voice overwhelming, which can lead to discomfort and, in some cases, anxiety. This unusual phenomenon highlights the complexities of our auditory system and its impact on our daily lives. While it may sound bizarre, understanding such conditions can lead to better treatments and awareness. So have you ever experienced an echo of your own voice? What do you think it would be like? Let's explore why our skin is so amazing. The skin is the largest organ of the human body, and it plays a crucial role in keeping us healthy and safe. Covering our entire body, it acts as a shield against harmful bacteria and UV rays from the sun. But that's not all. Skin also regulates our body temperature. When we get too hot, it helps cool us down by sweating, which is why you might feel cooler when you perspire. Additionally, skin is packed with sensory receptors that allow us to touch, feel, and experience the world around us. It even helps produce vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, vital for bone health. Furthermore, skin has its own ecosystem of microorganisms that work to keep it healthy. Interestingly, its structure consists of multiple layers, each with its own functions, including the epidermis, dermis, and subcutaneous tissue. This complex organ does so much more than just cover us. It's vital for our overall health and well-being. So next time you think about your health, remember to appreciate your skin's incredible abilities. Unlock the mystery of Buddha's ancient relic? Recently, a remarkable discovery in China has captured the attention of historians and spiritual seekers alike. Beneath the Grand Bowen Temple, archaeologists found a 1,000-year-old stupa that might house a fragment of the Buddha's skull. This exquisite relic is intricately kept within a sandalwood box, beautifully adorned with jewels. Dating back to the Song dynasty, this finding not only represents a crucial moment in history, but also sheds light on the reverence surrounding Buddha's teachings. Along with the skull fragment, the excavation revealed bones belonging to other saints, marking this as one of the most significant Buddhist archaeological discoveries in recent years. Each element of this site adds to the rich tapestry of Buddhist heritage, inviting us to ponder the profound links between spirituality and history. What secrets does this ancient stupa hold? You might be shocked to learn that Congress limited debate time. In 1876, the United States Congress introduced a groundbreaking rule aimed at controlling the often lengthy speeches of its members. This initiative was driven by Benjamin Butler, a congressman renowned for his engaging yet excessively prolonged oratories. While Butler's eloquence captivated many, his long-winded speeches frustrated fellow lawmakers and impeded legislative progress. Understanding the importance of efficiency, Congress recognized the need for a structured approach to debates. By implementing this new rule, they ensured that discussions would be more concise and relevant, enabling a greater diversity of voices to be heard. This shift transformed the dynamics of congressional debates, diminishing the risk of powerful individuals monopolizing discussions. Consequently, the legislative process became faster and more respectful, fostering a culture of politeness among politicians. Did this decisive move not only streamline operations, but also enhance democratic principles by encouraging equal participation in vital legislative discussions? Scientists recently discovered that alligators are living fossils. The Mississippi alligator, which dates back around 150 million years to the age of dinosaurs, offers a unique window into the prehistoric world. Can you imagine witnessing a creature that has survived major environmental changes and still roams our waters today? These remarkable reptiles have retained much of their ancient form and behavior, resembling the very ancestors that lived alongside ferocious dinosaurs. Their powerful jaws can crush bone, while their sleek tails enable them to move gracefully through murky waters. But alligators aren't just relics. They also fulfill a crucial role in their ecosystems. They act as apex predators, regulating populations of fish and other wildlife, which maintains a balanced environment. By digging wallows for nesting, they create habitats for various species, showcasing their impact beyond mere survival. So the next time you see a Mississippi alligator basking in the sun, remember, you're looking at a survivor of an ancient lineage that helps shape the ecosystems of today. Can you believe Jamaica in the Winter Olympics? In a surprising twist of history, Jamaica became the first tropical nation to compete in the Winter Olympics all the way back in 1988. This unique achievement came with the debut of the Jamaican bobsled team, which captured the hearts of fans around the world. These athletes, hailing from a country known for its warm weather and vibrant culture, faced many challenges. They trained on ice in a sport largely foreign to their homeland, yet they showcased determination and spirit throughout the competition. Despite not winning a medal, their incredible journey, highlighted in the popular movie Cool Runnings, inspired many and broke stereotypes about who can excel in winter sports. The team's participation not only opened doors for other tropical nations in future Winter Games, but also sparked a dialogue about diversity in sports. Today, Jamaica continues to send athletes to the Winter Olympics, illustrating that with passion and perseverance, anything is possible. Who knows what other surprises await us in the world of sports? Guess what really drives negative side effects? The phenomenon known as nocebo can make you feel worse just by expecting to. While the placebo effect can help people feel better due to their positive beliefs, the nocebo effect works in the opposite direction. This means if you believe that a medicine or treatment will cause side effects, you might actually experience those unwanted symptoms, even if the treatment is harmless. Research shows that the mind plays a powerful role in our health. For example, patients who were warned about possible side effects were more likely to report them, even when they received a sugar pill instead of real medication. This intriguing connection between our thoughts and body demonstrates how crucial our mindset is when it comes to health and healing. So could simply changing how you think about treatments really alter your experience? Absolutely. Hard to believe, but freckle tattoos exist now. These trendy tattoos allow people to have their favorite freckles permanently inked on their skin, offering a playful twist to traditional body art. Imagine waking up every day with a sprinkle of freckles without needing makeup. This trend has surged in popularity, especially among those who admire the sun-kissed and youthful look that freckles can provide. The process involves a tattoo artist carefully placing tiny dots of ink where the customer desires their freckles. This technique not only adds an aesthetic appeal, but also celebrates individuality. Many people feel more confident flaunting their unique beauty. Plus, freckle tattoos can be tailored to mimic natural patterns, making them look as real as possible. As this fascinating trend continues to gain traction, it raises questions about how we express beauty and what it means to feel comfortable in our own skin. You might be surprised by Pinocchio's nose mystery. In the charming tale of Pinocchio, this wooden puppet undergoes a curious phenomenon. Whenever he tells a lie, his nose grows longer. But there's a fascinating twist called the Pinocchio paradox that has puzzled thinkers for ages. Imagine Pinocchio declares, "My nose will grow right now." If his nose does grow, it means he was truthful when he said it would, which contradicts the rule that his nose only grows when he lies. On the other hand, if his nose doesn't grow, then he was lying about it growing, which would mean his nose should have lengthened. This playful riddle challenges our understanding of truth, lies, and logic. Philosophers love to explore such paradoxes because they reveal the complexities of language and meaning. This whimsical example serves as an engaging entry point to deeper discussions about truth and philosophy. What do you think? Can something so simple lead to such a profound dilemma? Hard to believe, but New Zealand was up for sale. This quirky auction on eBay took place as part of a lighthearted rivalry between Australia and New Zealand. Since eBay launched in 1995, it has become known for its bizarre listings, but none quite captured attention, like the time someone tried to sell an entire country. The bidding for New Zealand amusingly reached $3,000 before eBay staff stepped in to halt the auction. This hilarious stunt highlighted the playful banter between the two nations, with Australians often poking fun at their Kiwi neighbors. Although the listing was never serious, it showcased the fun side of online marketplaces and how they can bring a bit of laughter along with commerce. From rare collectibles to wacky ideas like this, eBay continues to surprise us with its ever-changing catalog of interesting items. What's the wildest thing you've ever seen for sale? Guess what really drives global curiosity about Burda Wheel? This intriguing region covers around 795 square miles of land, nestled between Egypt and Sudan, making it the only piece of unclaimed land outside of Antarctica. Burda Wheel's unique status arose from a border dispute over a nearby area called Halaib Triangle, which both countries claim. So, rather than fight over Bir Tawal, Egypt and Sudan have effectively ignored it, leaving it unclaimed. This odd situation has led to adventurous travelers, explorers, and even aspiring nation builders considering the land for settlement or exploration. People are fascinated by the idea of living in a place without a government or official borders. While its harsh desert environment makes it challenging, the thought of staking a claim in this forgotten spot has captured the imaginations of many. Who knows what secrets and stories this uncharted land holds? Guess what really drives flag pride in Minnesota? In 2007, Minnesota took a bold step by enacting a law that began on January 1, 2008, which prohibited retailers from selling American flags not made in the United States. This legislation aimed to boost domestic manufacturing and instill a sense of patriotism among residents. By ensuring that flags sold in the state are produced locally, Minnesota encourages consumers to support American workers and factories. This move reflects a growing awareness of the importance of buying homemade goods, especially when it comes to symbols of national pride, like the American flag. For many Minnesotans, displaying a flag made in their own country brings a greater connection to their identity and values. Do you think other states should adopt similar laws to nurture their own craftsmanship and patriotism? Is it really true that polar bears are endangered? Polar bears, magnificent apex predators of the Arctic, are facing severe threats from climate change. These incredible creatures rely on Arctic sea ice to hunt their main food source, seals. Unfortunately, the ice is melting at an alarming rate due to rising global temperatures. As the ice shrinks, polar bears struggle to find enough food, leading to increased starvation and lower birth rates. Scientists predict that if we continue on this path, polar bears could be functionally extinct in the wild by the year 2100. This dire situation not only impacts polar bears but also affects the entire Arctic ecosystem, as each species plays a vital role in maintaining balance. The challenges these bears face highlight a much larger issue involving our planet's health and climate. Is there hope for polar bears? Yes, but it requires collective action to combat climate change. From reducing carbon footprints to supporting sustainable practices, every bit counts to ensure that future generations can still marvel at these majestic animals. Pigs need shade just like we do. Did you know that pigs, particularly the adorable pink ones, can actually get sunburned? Just like humans, they are at risk when exposed to too much sunlight. Their skin is sensitive and can easily burn, leading to discomfort and potential health issues. This is why it's essential for pig owners to provide adequate shade and housing for their pets. In the wild, pigs often seek refuge under trees or other natural structures to escape the sun's intense rays. Domesticated pigs, however, rely on humans to create a safe environment for them. Providing shelter not only helps keep them cool, but also supports their overall well-being. When pigs are protected from excessive sun exposure, they can enjoy their day, rooting around and exploring without the worry of sunburn. So next time you see a pink pig, remember they need a little love in the form of shade. How can we help protect our porcine friends from the sun? Guess what really drives Elon Musk's dedication? During a challenging time dubbed production hell, Elon Musk famously chose to sleep on the factory floor of Tesla. This tough period was filled with pressure and high expectations as the company aimed to ramp up production of the Model 3 electric vehicle. Musk's decision to literally spend nights at the factory reflected his intense commitment to turning his vision into reality. Some people admire this level of dedication, viewing it as a testament to his work ethic and passion for innovation. However, others criticized it, arguing that it seemed more like a sign of poor management and an unsustainable work environment. Musk's choice sparked conversations about work culture in tech industries and whether sacrificing personal comfort can lead to greater success. So, was this dedication a brilliant move or a risky gamble? Why don't cows have front teeth? It's a fascinating feature of these common animals. Cows, sheep, and goats belong to a group called ruminants, which means they are specially adapted to graze on grass and other tough plants. One of their unique traits is the absence of upper front teeth. Instead of teeth, they have a hard dental pad that helps them grip and tear grass while grazing. This adaptation makes it easier for them to consume large amounts of forage. When ruminants eat, they use their bottom teeth to crush the food against the upper dental pad before swallowing. After swallowing, they later regurgitate the food, chewing it again to help with digestion. This process, known as rumination, enables them to break down tough plant fibers more effectively. So the next time you see a cow or goat munching away in the field, remember that their peculiar mouths are perfectly designed for their lifestyle. Isn't nature amazing? Snack on your dish. Discover edible dinnerware. Imagine enjoying a meal on plates you can eat. A Polish company has created a fascinating line of edible dinnerware made from wheat. These innovative plates and bowls aren't just fun, they're also environmentally friendly. When you're done with your delicious meal, you can simply munch on your dish instead of tossing it in the trash. This biodegradable option helps reduce waste and offers a unique twist to dining experiences. Made from natural ingredients, these edible plates come in various flavors, so you can enjoy a complimentary taste with your food. This concept not only sparks creativity in the culinary world, but also promotes sustainability, a vital issue today. As our planet faces environmental challenges, edible dinnerware could be a fun step toward greener practices. Who knew dinner could be so tasty and eco-friendly? Here's something amazing about equine therapy. This innovative approach uses horses because of their unique ability to connect with human emotions. Horses are incredibly intuitive creatures. They can often sense how a person is feeling, making them perfect companions for therapy. In equine therapy sessions, individuals interact with horses, fostering a bond that helps them feel more at ease and secure. This calming presence allows people to process trauma and explore their feelings in a supportive environment. The gentle nature of horses encourages trust, which is vital for healing. Participants might find themselves opening up more during these sessions as they engage with these majestic animals. The horse's non-judgmental attitude creates a safe space for individuals to express their emotions freely. Research shows that equine therapy can be beneficial for various conditions, including anxiety, depression, and PTSD. By working closely with horses, people can develop coping skills and gain confidence, making equine therapy a unique and powerful tool in emotional healing. You might be shocked to learn that days are getting longer. This fascinating phenomenon happens because the moon, while orbiting our planet, is gradually slowing the Earth's rotation. Each century, our days increase by about 1.7 milliseconds. You may wonder how this tiny change really affects us. Well, it's all related to the gravitational pull between the Earth and the moon. As the moon pulls on the Earth, it creates tides that move in and out, influencing the planet's spin. Imagine a spinning figure skater who slows down by extending their arms. This is similar to how the gravitational interaction works. Over millions of years, this gentle tug of the moon could mean that days have become significantly longer than they were in the past. It also raises intriguing questions about our planet's future and the rhythm of life. Will future generations experience longer days? How will this gradual change play out over time? This cosmic dance between the Earth and Moon reminds us how connected we are to the universe. Did you know that gamers can innovate for astronauts? In an amazing twist of creativity, A young inventor named Benjamin took inspiration from video game controllers to create a cutting-edge glove for astronauts, costing under $500. NASA had originally spent $3 million developing a glove designed for fine motor tasks in the challenging environment of zero gravity. Benjamin's version, however, incorporates the technology from gaming, which shows how accessible innovation can be. With buttons and sensors that respond to movements just like a gamer's controller, Benjamin's glove allows astronauts to perform delicate tasks with greater ease and efficiency. This story highlights not only Benjamin's ingenuity, but also the potential of everyday technology to solve high-stakes problems in space exploration. Who knew that the skills we hone while gaming could lead to breakthroughs in astronaut equipment? What if I told you about Bali's amazing monkey haven? The Ubud monkey forest in Bali is not just a playground for over 600 long-tailed macaques, but also a spiritual sanctuary that blends nature and culture. These lively monkeys, native to Southeast Asia, thrive in a lush, green environment filled with ancient trees and vibrant vegetation. The forest serves as a safe haven where visitors can observe the monkeys interacting freely. But it's more than just a wildlife reserve. The forest is home to 3 sacred temples that embody the rich traditions of Balinese Hinduism. Here, the monkeys are believed to protect the temples, making them an integral part of the local spiritual landscape. Tourists flock to the monkey forest to learn about this unique ecosystem while soaking in the beautiful architecture and breathtaking scenery. Isn't it amazing how wildlife and culture can harmoniously coexist? Have you ever wondered about the Amazon rainforest's fate? This incredible expanse, often dubbed the lungs of the earth, is facing a dire situation as deforestation continues at an alarming rate. The Amazon, home to countless species and indigenous communities, plays a crucial role in regulating our climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and producing oxygen. However, if the current patterns of tree cutting and land conversion persist, we could witness a dramatic transformation of this vital ecosystem into a barren wasteland. This shift would not only diminish biodiversity, but also elevate global temperatures, disrupting weather patterns around the world. The loss of the Amazon would impact everyone, from local tribes who rely on its resources to urban dwellers thousands of miles away. It's a troubling scenario, as scientists warn us that protecting this rainforest is essential for maintaining planetary health. So what can we do to help preserve the Amazon and its spectacular range of life? Every small action counts in the fight against climate change. Why exactly does Julia Tuttle deserve our attention? Julia Tuttle, a remarkable businesswoman in the 19th century, holds the unique distinction of being the only woman to have founded a major U.S. city, Miami, Florida. In a time when women's contributions were often overshadowed, Tuttle boldly championed the expansion of Henry Flagler's railroad to her area. Her persuasive efforts turned what was once a wild and undeveloped landscape into a vibrant urban center, bustling with life and opportunity. Sadly, for many years, her significant role went unrecognized. However, as history began to shine a light on her achievements, Tuttle's legacy started to receive the honor it deserves. Today, a statue of her stands in Miami, serving as a tribute to her pioneering spirit and the vital role she played in shaping one of America's most famous cities. It's crucial to celebrate figures like Tuttle, whose stories inspire us to appreciate the often overlooked contributions of women in history. Unlocking the secrets of fluid art with Chris Jacu. Chris Jacu's captivating fluid art technique takes acrylic paint to another dimension, transforming it into stunning liquid galaxies that seem to dance on the canvas. By skillfully manipulating the paint's viscosity, he creates intricate patterns and mesmerizing swirls that draw viewers into a hypnotic experience. This innovative technique not only showcases the beauty of chaos, but also emphasizes the delicate balance between control and spontaneity. As the vibrant colors blend and flow, they produce effects that appear to move in slow motion, captivating anyone who gazes upon them. Jacu's work invites us to marvel at the wonders of art and science working together, leaving us to ponder just how creativity can bend the rules of nature. Have you ever experienced this flowing magic in person? You might be shocked to learn about Antarctica's secrets. This icy continent, Covered in breathtaking glaciers and home to unique wildlife, stands out as one of the most untouched places on Earth. With no native population, human activity is mostly limited to research stations and scientific expeditions. This situation helps keep Antarctica pristine, allowing scientists to study the effects of climate change without the interference of urban development or pollution. However, the land is under pressure as global temperatures rise, leading to melting ice and changing ecosystems. Researchers have observed that even small human footprints can significantly impact this delicate balance. Protecting Antarctica is crucial not just for its incredible biodiversity, but also for our understanding of climate change. If we fail to safeguard this natural laboratory, what will happen to the vital clues it holds about our planet's future? Here's a wild fact about Mario Kart in London. Imagine zooming through the streets of London, not in a regular car, but while driving a go-kart just like in the video game. Enthusiasts can now experience the thrill of Mario Kart in real life, racing on actual tracks and using fun items that mimic those from the game. This unique attraction allows players to throw virtual bananas, fire shells, and use power-ups as they navigate twists and turns. It's not just a game anymore. It's a full-on racing adventure. Participants can dress up as their favorite characters and challenge friends, making it a perfect outing for both fans and newcomers alike. The excitement builds as racers compete for the best time, reliving the joyful chaos of the beloved game. Whether you're a seasoned racer or just looking for a good time, this experience offers a chance to unleash your competitive spirit in a playful way. Ready to put your Mario Kart skills to the test in the heart of London? Let's uncover the truth about Liechtenstein's army. This tiny European nation is unique because it has no standing army at all. Instead, Liechtenstein relies on its strong relationships with neighboring countries for its defense. The last time they engaged in military action was during the Austro-Prussian War in 1866. What's fascinating is that the regiment sent to fight returned home with one extra soldier, a local they befriended along the way. This quirky story highlights Liechtenstein's peaceful nature and commitment to diplomacy over conflict. Instead of armies and battles, this charming country focuses on a flourishing economy and stunning alpine scenery. Its residents enjoy a high quality of life, safe communities, and a rich cultural heritage. So when you think of Liechtenstein, remember it as a haven of peace, where friendship and cooperation hold more value than military might. Ever thought about why fish drumming is illegal in Ohio? In the Buckeye State, a quirky law prohibits the practice of fish drumming, which might leave many scratching their heads. This regulation is designed to protect the local fish population and maintain ecological balance. Fishing has been an integral part of Ohio culture and economy, but certain practices, like using sounds to attract fish, could disrupt natural behaviors and lead to overfishing. By establishing laws against fish drumming, the state aims to promote sustainable fishing practices, ensuring that future generations can enjoy Ohio's lakes and rivers. While some may see the law as unusual, it's one of many ways Ohio seeks to safeguard its aquatic ecosystems. So next time you're casting a line out on Lake Erie, remember that following these quirky rules helps keep the waters healthy and thriving. How do you feel about such unique regulations? Can you imagine that daring escape during World War II? During this tumultuous period, a courageous Soviet pilot named Alexei Mariev found himself in a dire situation after being captured by German forces. For 18 grueling days, he endured intense training intended to break his spirit, yet instead, it ignited his fierce determination to escape. Using his wits and the skills honed during his time in the Soviet Air Force, Alexei devised a clever plan. One fateful night, he managed to slip past his captors and made a harrowing journey back to safety. His return was not just a personal victory, it reignited the hope of his fellow soldiers battling against the Axis powers. Filled with renewed resolve, Alexei rejoined the Soviet ranks, ready to continue the fight for his country. His story is a remarkable testament to bravery and resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Did you hear about Robert F. Smith's generous gift? In an inspiring act of philanthropy, Robert F. Smith, a successful businessman and philanthropist, made headlines when he donated a remarkable $34 million to pay off student debt for all the graduates of Morehouse College in 2019. This significant contribution not only relieved the financial burden for countless students, but also sparked conversations about the importance of addressing student debt in America. Smith's donation was particularly impactful because it allowed graduates to start their new lives without the weight of loans hanging over their heads. Many of these graduates were first-generation college students, and this gift opened doors to opportunities that might have been closed due to financial constraints. Smith's commitment to education extends beyond this one act. He has invested heavily in various educational initiatives that support underprivileged communities. His generosity serves as a powerful reminder of how one person's actions can create a ripple effect of change. How can we each contribute to making a difference? Is it really true that Australia became a nation in 1901? This remarkable year marked the Federation of Australia, a monumental event that united 6 British colonies into the Commonwealth of Australia. Prior to this, these colonies operated independently, but the idea of joining forces to create a stronger and self-governing nation took shape. The Federation established a federal government, allowing for more unified decision-making on important issues like defense, trade, and immigration. As part of this historic shift, Canberra was designated the capital, chosen for its central location rather than being in a single state. Another key outcome was the creation of Australia's constitution, which laid the groundwork for the nation's laws and governance, setting the stage for democratic growth. This transformation was not just a political maneuver, it etched a new identity for Australians at the dawn of the 20th century, igniting a sense of pride and belonging. So how did this event impact the everyday lives of Australians and their country's direction? Believe it or not, robots can deliver packages now. The Acento Pro robot is an incredible example of technology in action, designed to patrol, deliver packages, and monitor its environment. This autonomous delivery robot moves independently, reaching speeds of up to 7.5 meters. Equipped with high-tech cameras and LiDAR sensors, it can navigate obstacles and ensure safe passage while carrying your packages. Imagine a sleek robot gliding down your street, making it easier for deliveries to happen without human intervention. These robots are not just about speed, they also enhance efficiency and safety in logistics. As they patrol designated areas, they gather data from their surroundings, which helps improve future deliveries and traffic patterns. Could this be the future of package delivery? It's both fascinating and somewhat mind-blowing to think that artificial intelligence is stepping into roles traditionally held by humans. With the advancement of technology, we might soon see Acento Pro and similar robots becoming a regular sight in neighborhoods. What do you think about having robots deliver your next package? Is it really true that Delhi has a famous connection? The small town of Delhi in Paulsboro, New Jersey, became a surprising focal point in 2021 for a company named Hometown International. This publicly traded entity gained attention when its market capitalization soared over $100 million, even though it generated a mere $35,148 in sales during 2 years. It's an eyebrow-raising example of how stock market valuations don't always reflect actual business performance. What makes it even more fascinating is that the largest shareholder was the local high school wrestling coach, highlighting how small communities can experience extraordinary and puzzling events. This unusual case raises questions about the stock market and its sometimes dizzying figures. How can a company with such low sales command such a high value? Could there be more to this story than meets the eye? Let's uncover the truth about the tarantula wasp. This strikingly large wasp found in parts of America is known not just for its size, but for its incredibly painful sting. So painful, in fact, that a peer-reviewed journal once advised anyone unfortunate enough to be stung to lie down and scream in order to avoid further injury. The sting of the tarantula wasp ranks among the most excruciating experiences in the animal kingdom, often described by those who have felt it as an intense, fiery sensation that lasts for hours. This wasp doesn't just have a painful sting for no reason. It's part of their unique life cycle. They paralyze tarantulas with their sting, laying their eggs inside the helpless spider. When the larvae hatch, they consume the tarantula from the inside out. Though their sting can be terrifying, these wasps play a critical role in controlling spider populations, showcasing the complex balance of nature. Is it really true that icosahedrons are everywhere? The icosahedron is a fascinating three-dimensional shape, recognized for its beauty and symmetry. This special form belongs to the family of platonic solids, which are known for having identical faces, edges, and angles. The icosahedron boasts 12 flat faces, all shaped like regular pentagons, alongside 20 vertices and 30 edges. Its striking geometric design makes it not just a mathematical curiosity, but also a source of inspiration in art, architecture, and even gaming. Think about the popular 20-sided dice used in role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. That's a fun, practical application of the icosahedron. As we explore the world around us, we can find this shape in nature too, from certain viruses to crystal formations. Who knew geometry could be so thrilling and relevant in everyday life? Why exactly does your kidney weigh only 5 ounces? This small but mighty organ, about the size of a fist, plays a crucial role in your everyday health. Each adult human kidney weighs around 5 ounces, yet it filters an impressive 50 gallons of blood daily. Think about that. The very organ that fits snugly in your hand is working tirelessly to remove toxins from your blood and balance your body's fluids. It does this to ensure that all your bodily systems function smoothly. Despite their compact size, kidneys are essential for regulating blood pressure and producing red blood cells. If they don't operate effectively, it can lead to severe health issues. The next time you clench your fist, remember that your kidneys are doing an extraordinary job behind the scenes, ensuring your body stays healthy and in balance. So how do these little organs manage such a significant task with just a few ounces? Their complex structure, involving thousands of tiny filtering units called nephrons, allows them to perform this essential function efficiently. Meet the South Korean exoskeleton that transforms mobility. This innovative device is changing the game for individuals who struggle with walking or climbing stairs. Designed to assist those with physical disabilities, the exoskeleton allows users to move with minimal fatigue, making daily tasks much more manageable. Powered by a rechargeable battery that lasts up to 4 hours, it is not only useful in homes, but also finds applications in factories and medical rehabilitation centers. Imagine the freedom it brings to someone who has been physically limited. No more relying solely on wheelchairs or assistance. The technology behind this exoskeleton means that with each step, users can regain a sense of independence and confidence. It's a blend of robotics and compassion, showcasing how advanced engineering can address real-world challenges. As this technology evolves, it opens the door to even more possibilities for enhancing mobility and improving quality of life. How might these advancements shape the future of rehabilitation and accessibility? Guess what really drives modern scams? A finance worker in Hong Kong fell victim to a staggering $25 million fraud scheme that used advanced deepfake technology. In this alarming case, the victim was tricked during a video call where fraudsters created lifelike digital recreations of the worker's actual colleagues. Even though the finance worker had some doubts about an initial phishing email, the convincing impersonations during the call made it hard to resist. The technology behind deepfakes lets scammers manipulate videos so effectively that they can imitate real people almost flawlessly. This incident highlights not just the rising sophistication of scams, but also the importance of remaining vigilant and questioning even the most seemingly legitimate communications. As fraud becomes more high-tech, how can we protect ourselves from being the next targets? Incredible ancient shoes reveal early human creativity. A fascinating discovery in a cave in Armenia has unveiled shoes made from plant fibers, dating back over 5,500 years. These remarkable artifacts provide a glimpse into the ingenuity and resourcefulness of our prehistoric ancestors. Imagine people walking the rugged terrain of ancient Armenia, crafting footwear not just for style, but for comfort and protection against the elements. The use of natural materials like plants shows how early humans were closely connected to their environment, making the most of what was available to them. These shoes highlight that even in prehistoric times, people were thinking ahead, showing creativity that parallels modern craftsmanship. Such discoveries help us understand not just the technology of the time, but also the daily lives and challenges faced by those early communities. What else might we learn from these ancient treasures? Guess what really drives bubble hotels in Iceland? The Bubble Company is creating a magical escape with its unique overnight experiences. Imagine staying in a transparent bubble surrounded by breathtaking nature. Each bubble hotel offers guests incredible views of the stunning northern lights during winter or the enchanting midnight sun in summer. These cozy bubbles provide a chance to connect with the great outdoors while enjoying a snug night's sleep. Picture lying in bed, gazing up at the starry sky or the colorful auroras dancing overhead. What a way to unwind! This innovative concept combines comfort with adventure, allowing travelers to revel in Iceland's natural beauty in a truly immersive way. Whether you're looking for romance, a unique family trip, or a thrilling solo adventure, staying in a bubble hotel is sure to make your Iceland experience unforgettable. Did you know saffron is the world's most expensive spice? This unique spice comes from the beautiful Crocus sativus flower, which blooms in the fall. To produce just 1 pound of saffron, farmers need to painstakingly collect about 75,000 flowers. Each flower only gives up 3 delicate stigmas, which are the part of the plant that becomes the spice we all love. The intense labor required to harvest saffron contributes significantly to its high market value, making it a true luxury item. Harvesting saffron is often done by hand, which means that skilled workers must be extremely careful to avoid damaging the fragile flowers. This process not only makes saffron rare, but also adds to its allure in kitchens around the world. So next time you sprinkle saffron into your dish, remember the incredible effort that goes into creating this golden treasure. Can you believe Yoda was inspired by Einstein? The beloved character Yoda from Star Wars, with his wise words and unique way of speaking, draws inspiration from none other than the famous physicist Albert Einstein. Creator George Lucas envisioned Yoda as a character who embodies knowledge and wisdom, much like Einstein did in his field. Both figures are recognized for their intellect and their ability to think differently about the world around them. Yoda's quirky syntax, like do or do not, there is no try, highlights a perspective that challenges conventional thinking, something Einstein certainly did with his theories on relativity. By blending these traits, Lucas created a character who not only teaches important life lessons, but also sparks our imagination about what is possible. The combination of Einstein's groundbreaking ideas with Yoda's distinctive persona makes for a truly fascinating connection. So next time you hear Yoda's wise advice, think of Einstein's brilliance. What a creative synergy that brings to the galaxy far, far away. Believe it or not, seagulls thrive on seawater. Unlike most birds, these clever coastal creatures possess specialized salt glands located just above their eyes. These glands help seagulls filter out excess salt from their blood, which is crucial when they spend their days searching for food along the ocean's edge. While many animals would struggle to hydrate from seawater because of its saltiness, seagulls have adapted perfectly to their environment. This remarkable ability allows them to drink seawater without suffering from salt overload, keeping them healthy and hydrated. You might see seagulls perched on piers or scavenging near the beach, seemingly unbothered by the briny ocean. Their adaptability has made them one of the most successful bird species around coastlines worldwide. The next time you spot a seagull enjoying the sun and surf, take a moment to appreciate this fascinating adaptation that allows them to thrive where others might struggle. Isn't nature amazing? Is it really true that honey watermelons exist? These intriguing fruits, also known as yellow watermelons, offer a delightful twist on the classic watermelon we all know. Instead of the usual red or pink flesh, honey watermelons boast a striking yellow-orange hue that immediately catches the eye. But what makes them so special? For starters, their flesh is less watery than that of traditional varieties, giving each bite a surprisingly sweet and refreshing flavor. Many people who try them for the first time are amazed at how delicious they are. Not only are honey watermelons a feast for the eyes, but they also pack a nutritional punch. They are low in calories but high in vitamins, making them a fantastic summer treat. You can enjoy them on their own, in fruit salads, or even blended into smoothies. Whether you're at a picnic or lounging by the pool, these unique watermelons are sure to elevate your experience. So next time you're in the produce aisle, keep an eye out for honey watermelons. Your taste buds will thank you. Hard to believe, but Joaquin Phoenix had a tough start. Before earning an Oscar for his stunning performance in Joker, Phoenix faced a childhood filled with unique challenges. He was born into the Children of God cult, a group notorious for its abusive practices. His parents, Arlen and John, realized something was wrong when they observed the exploitation of children within the community. This shocking realization led them to escape the cult, seeking a safer and healthier life for their family. As a result, Joaquin and his siblings grew up in a more supportive environment, although their early experiences left a profound impact on them. Despite the darkness of his early years, Phoenix transformed his pain into powerful performances, capturing audiences worldwide with his raw and emotional acting. His journey from a troubled past to Hollywood's A-list is a testament to resilience and talent. What other surprising stories might Hollywood stars hide? Here's something incredible about 3D printed medical materials. Researchers are continuously exploring innovative ways to enhance surgical techniques, and origami-inspired designs are leading the charge. These 3D printed materials have a remarkable ability to self-fold into specific shapes when they come into contact with water. Imagine a medical device that can transform its form, just like a piece of paper art. This mimics traditional origami, where intricate folds create stunning shapes. By using these smart materials, surgeons can significantly reduce the time and complexity involved in stitching procedures. Instead of relying solely on conventional methods, doctors can utilize these self-folding materials to create efficient and effective solutions tailored to individual needs. As this technology advances, it could revolutionize how we approach surgical challenges, potentially leading to quicker recovery times and better patient outcomes. Isn't it fascinating to see how art and science collide in such meaningful ways? What if I told you about the ALO harness for blind dogs? This innovative harness is designed specifically for dogs with vision impairments, providing them a new level of independence. The standout feature is the front ring, which acts as a touch sensor. This means that when a blind dog approaches an obstacle, the harness gently alerts them, helping to prevent collisions. By using tactile feedback, the ALO harness empowers dogs to navigate their environment safely. This tool not only keeps them safe, but also boosts their confidence, enhancing their quality of life. Imagine how much happier your furry friend could be, exploring parks and neighborhoods without the constant worry of running into things. With the ALO harness, blind dogs can enjoy a more adventurous life while their owners rest easy, knowing their pets are protected. Isn't it amazing how technology can enhance the lives of our beloved companions? You won't believe this about Chiang Mai's Lantern Festival. Each year, the sky above Chiang Mai transforms into a breathtaking canvas as thousands of floating lanterns rise into the night. This enchanting festival signals the end of the rainy season and welcomes the cool embrace of winter, creating a spectacular sight that attracts tourists and locals alike. Celebrated on the night of the full moon in the 12th month of the Thai lunar calendar, the Lantern Festival is steeped in tradition and meaning. Families come together to release lanterns, which symbolize letting go of misfortunes and embracing new beginnings. The scene is not only a visual delight, but also a heartfelt experience, as the glowing lights dance on the gentle breeze, making wishes as they ascend. The beauty and significance of this celebration truly captivate everyone lucky enough to witness it. Have you ever seen such a magical sight? Surprisingly, it's a fact that flamingos stand on one leg. These vibrant birds have a special trick that helps them stay balanced. By tucking one leg under their bodies, they conserve energy and keep warm, especially in their often chilly habitats. This unique posture isn't just for show, it actually reduces muscle fatigue, allowing them to rest while standing tall. Remarkably, flamingos can even fall asleep on one leg. They have special adaptations in their bodies that help them maintain their balance, ensuring they don't topple over. This behavior is thought to be an evolutionary advantage, helping them remain alert to predators while still getting the necessary rest. So next time you see a flamingo elegantly balancing on one leg, remember that there's more to this sight than meets the eye. It's all about survival and energy management. Let's uncover the truth about the saguaro cactus. This iconic plant, known for its tall, tree-like structure, has some fascinating secrets hidden beneath the surface. The saguaro cactus develops deep roots that can extend an astonishing 100 feet into the ground. Why does it need such extensive roots? In the arid desert of the American Southwest, rainfall can be infrequent and unpredictable, so these deep roots reach far into the soil to capture every drop of moisture possible. During those rare rain showers, the saguaro can absorb significant amounts of water, storing it to survive the long dry periods ahead. These adaptations are critical for survival, allowing the saguaro to thrive where many other plants would wither away. Additionally, it can live for over 150 years, further demonstrating resilience in a challenging environment. Isn't it incredible how nature finds a way to adapt? Can you imagine that stunning curved masterpiece? Germany's Devil's Bridge, constructed in the 19th century, is more than just a bridge. It's a breathtaking work of art. This architectural wonder is famous for its unique curved design, which allows it to reflect a nearly perfect circle in the serene waters of the river below. When you walk across the bridge or simply admire it from a distance, the beauty is truly captivating. Built during a time when Romanticism was on the rise, the bridge symbolizes the emotions that people felt for nature, beauty, and engineering. Visitors often stop to take photos, mesmerized by the enchanting appearance and harmony with the surrounding landscape. Whether you are an architecture enthusiast or just someone who appreciates a good view, Devil's Bridge offers a delightful experience that sparks curiosity and admiration. What stories does this architectural gem hold? Did you know about the rubber duck ocean spill? In the 1990s, a shipping container filled with 29,000 rubber ducks accidentally spilled into the Pacific Ocean, creating a quirky event that turned into a scientific goldmine. These floating bath toys, known as the friendly floaties, began a journey across the world's oceans, drifting along various currents. Scientists have seized this unique opportunity to study ocean currents and how debris, particularly plastic, spreads in marine environments. Over the years, researchers tracked the ducks' movements, revealing valuable insights about ocean circulation patterns and the impact of plastic pollution. Some ducks even washed ashore in distant places like Hawaii and the British coast. This unexpected incident not only entertained beachgoers who found the toys, but also contributed significantly to our understanding of ocean health and the challenges posed by plastic waste. How incredible is it that rubber ducks helped scientists? Did you know pirates believed earrings improved eyesight? This curious notion went hand in hand with their adventurous lifestyles. Many pirates wore earrings, convinced that these shiny accessories could sharpen their vision, a critical asset for spotting both treasure and adversaries on the high seas. Beyond enhancing eyesight, earrings also acted as colorful trinkets from distant lands, showcasing the voyages pirates undertook. Each piece told a story, connecting them to the exotic places they raided or traded with. Interestingly, there was also a belief that the precious metals in these earrings offered protection against seasickness and drowning. With the harsh realities of life at sea, facing storms and unpredictable waters, such ideals likely provided a sense of comfort and hope. These fierce seafarers, with their iconic eye patches and flamboyant attire, also embraced the power of jewelry, blending superstition with style. So next time you see a pirate in a movie, remember that those earrings held more than just aesthetic appeal. They were symbols of adventure and resilience. Prepare to be amazed by Nabokov's modern smiley face idea. In a 1969 interview, the brilliant Russian-American author Vladimir Nabokov, famous for his controversial novel Lolita, suggested a revolutionary concept for conveying emotions through text. He proposed a simple typographic symbol representing a smiling face, which closely resembled a sideways parenthesis. Although others had played around with using punctuation to express feelings, Nabokov's idea was groundbreaking and anticipated the emoticons and emojis we now rely on in our everyday digital conversations. Imagine if his idea had caught on back then. We might call these digital smileys Nabokov's faces. The whimsical charm of his concept reflects a blend of literary brilliance and modern communication, making us wonder how one man's creativity can shape the way we express joy in the digital age. Who knew that a classic author could spark a movement in emotional expression? Did you know that Michael Jordan left the NBA for baseball? In 1993, the basketball legend made a surprising decision to retire from the NBA, and it wasn't because of the gambling rumors that circulated at the time. In fact, the real reason was much more personal and heartfelt. Jordan was devastated by the tragic death of his father, who had always encouraged him to follow his dreams. This loss deeply affected him, leading him to step away from basketball, a sport he had dominated, to honor his father's memory. Additionally, Jordan had a long-time childhood aspiration to play professional baseball. He signed with the Chicago White Sox and even spent time in their minor league system. Although his baseball venture wasn't as successful as his basketball career, it showcased his determination to challenge himself and pursue his dreams. Can you imagine Notre Dame Cathedral's remarkable history? This stunning Gothic masterpiece in Paris started its journey in 1163 and reached completion in 1345, taking over 180 years to build. Designed to inspire awe, its soaring spires and intricate stained glass windows reflect the incredible craftsmanship of the medieval builders. During this long construction period, architects, artists, and laborers faced numerous challenges, including changing building styles and political turmoil. The cathedral has withstood the test of time, witnessing significant events from royal coronations to public gatherings. In addition to being a beloved tourist attraction, Notre Dame is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated for its architectural significance and rich history. Sadly, in 2019, a devastating fire damaged parts of this iconic structure, prompting a global outpouring of support for its restoration. The ongoing efforts to restore Notre Dame not only honor its past, but also promise a hopeful future for this incredible landmark.